bunch of herbs and other random goodies in the middle. Stuff that's all died off for the most part, being the middle of January. So these were my hot sauce beds from last year. My 2 tunnels over there, a 20 and a 30-foot bed for peppers. Hey there everyone, I'm Jackson with Edible Garden Growers. I run PDX Peppers, which is a small pepper seed and pepper nursery business out of Portland, Oregon. Last year, this row was all ahi lemon drops, and as you can see, they've just dropped like crazy. They just kept wanting to push and push. Eventually they started molding out though, so I couldn't harvest them anymore, but these guys just kept on trucking. This series that I'm making right now is going to be a day in the life of what it means to be a small scale vendor on an urban lot. So I'm going to be removing all the green trellis here in the next week or so. Oh, that one got destroyed. I'll be cutting all the plants down at the base, throwing them in my compost piles. I'll be covering the tunnels back up, throwing my chickens in here, let them go to town for about a month. After that, I'll throw down a layer of compost on the beds and let them sit until I'm going to be planting out here in a couple months. Garlic over there on the left, there is probably 250 or so garlic planted here. See, the garlic is starting to pop up now. They first started popping up about a week, 10 days ago. If you're wanting to learn a little bit more about how I grow garlic, feel free to click on the link. So this is the soil I'm working with from last year. The Malibu Boo. Got a little bit of it left. Probably just use that to plant some outside pots because there's not a whole lot of it. With the new soil I'm getting, I'll start using that for all the seedlings for this year. So I'll show you where I get my soil from. I'm going to be going through Concentrates Inc. In the past, I've gone through Elevation Organics and loved their stuff, but they went out of business. This last year, I tried the Malibu Baby Blues blend at $4.75. I did not think it was worth the price. So this year I'm going with the Four Corners mix, which has got earthworm casting, sphagnum peat moss, and pumice. So really simple and limited, but I've got plenty of powders and meals I can use to add to it and beef it up. And at only 320 bucks, it is a pretty good deal. I'm not gonna have it delivered because it's close by. I can go pick it up and then I can just shovel it from the bag in the back of my truck to a bag on my porch. So I get a lot of my supplies from Bootstrap Farmer, like my seed starting trays, 1020 trays and whatnot. They've got a good middle ground when it comes to durability versus price. So every year I say I'm going to clean these right when I'm done with them. That was about 10 months ago. Whoops. When it comes to the plants that I'm going to be selling, I use Greenhouse Megastore for everything on that. So that way people ain't paying top dollar for pots that are probably just going to end up in the trash is my guess. You think we need some more pots? Yeah, the 3.5 deeps. Okay, yeah, we'll get some of those. So I'm going to be using the 3.5 inch deep square pots. Be picking up a case of 450 of those guys. I will also be getting the associated carrying trays for them. And then I'm also going to be needing some more plant tags. There we go. I like to use these 4.5 inches. I use a Brother label printer to hand print labels and stick them on there. Looking at a total of $185. So that's about all we're doing this week. Next week we'll be getting the greenhouse cleaned out. We'll be cleaning up all my pots and trays and getting ready for the season. So until next time, stay spicy.